move on, we need to talk about our alignment. So as we align our quarterback, we align our quarterback in the pistol offense at 4.5 yards. His toes are at 4.5 yards. We always talk about toes with our quarterback and emphasize that because ultimately his heels are at about 5, but he can't see his heels. We want to give him a visual landmark for where he's going to line up. The next piece to this is our super back is going to be 3 yards behind him. We adjust our super back. So if we have a slower super back, he's going to move up. If we have a faster super back or with an explosive first step, we're going to back him up a little bit and give time so he can use his speed and his vision as well. So it's a little different than what I had done in the past, where we had a little bit tighter alignment because we were running more veer and some of those things. As we've evolved into a zone team, the importance of allowing our back to have vision and allowing things to develop up front has really shown. So we've backed our super back up a little bit. As we go through, one thing you have to be thinking is, and I've thought about it and we went through, is how do you run outside zone out of a pistol alignment? You know, don't you have to have an offset back? Do you need to motion somebody? How are you going to do that? What we've decided is the advantage of being in a pistol offense are so great that we don't like to break it a ton. We do it. We do it for specific purposes when we know that it's going to give us something, give us an advantage. But we didn't want to give the defense a knowledge that every time we broke it or every time we aligned it back in a certain way that we were going to be running outside zone or inside zone or anything like that. So we think pistol gives us such an advantage because of the balance that we can have. So with that being said, when we run outside zone, in order to get our back to an offset position, we do what we call float him. So now right before the snap, he's going to shuffle his feet, plant, and come back across. So now we get him to an offset back position right before the snap. It doesn't give the defense enough time to appropriately react, and then we marry that with some other plays where he floats, and we do different things with him. So we try to give that full advantage. So illusion. So you get a chance to see it here a little bit. Again, quarterback's toes are at 4.5. Okay, superback's toes are 3 yards behind that. What we're going to do is we are running outside zone. You're going to see he floats over. He's just going to take a shuffle step, and we want to get him out here. So early on, we're learning it here. We were learning it here. There's some things that he does well and some things he doesn't. One is I think our quarterback is cutting off his ability to come back. We would like our quarterback to catch that ball and almost just open up the gate for that one back to come across, for our super back to come across. So right now, he's kind of closing that gate on him a little bit, and it causes it to look a little bit more like inside zone, where I'd like our one back to come across more this way. So you get a chance to see it though, and visualize it a little bit. So you see again, he's floating over, coming across. Again, too much foot movement there. So again, he can't come across. So we do get that corrected as the year goes on, but this is again early on. This is our training video, and I want to make sure you guys see it and hopefully get to correct some of these things that we had to correct as we move forward. Again, you can see the float, see our one back come across, get a give on there. So a little bit better job on this one and not opening up all the way. I would ultimately like that his foot right here is almost just on that line. Just saw it, kind of closing that door on him again.